All right, we're live.
Are we live?
Oh no.
We're
Let's
live.
see if it works. If it's working. I'm trying to see if it.
Oh no, now you guys sound all world again.
Do we really?
What are you looking at me for?
Oh no, like what do we do?
Wait, what
Figure
if?
it out. Okay, here we go. Let me see if it's coming.
Can you guys turn off you guys allowing the video to us? Maybe that'll help us hear you guys better.
Oh, yeah. Try that. Let me turn camera off. Camera's off.
It still sounds bad.
Still sounds.
I'm gonna send you that video so you guys can see how it sounds. Well, while you're figuring that out.
I don't know what I'm doing.
What about now?
It sounds better now.
I just turned off some use echo cancellation.
Okay. We might have to wear headphones so that way we don't hear
Our echo?
Is it listed?
No, you'll have to look on it. Yeah, okay,
All right,
okay.
we got 4 watching.
Hey, everybody. We're trying to get this set up, so bear with us.
Bear with us through the technical difficulties.
Hopefully y'all can see and hear. I don't see no comments or nothing.
There we are.
Oh, there we go. Okay, all right.
Sounds good on my end. What's up, Jordan?
It's starting to work here. Hopefully you can see us and Derek and Cinnamon.
Hey.
Oh, wait.
Hey, what's going on?
Sorry, left one.
I don't know.
That was left. Okay.
So the only thing we can see is ourselves, so...
Well, at least the audio's working, yeah.
Yeah.
If you use another phone, you could probably watch it on...
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Let's use your phone. Yay, I feel like I'm a part of the party now because I can hear.
Knocking stuff over.
Oh my god.
I can't hear anything in my headphones. Yay, I feel like I'm a part of the party now because I can hear. Oh no!
It keeps stopping on our end.
Yeah. Bear with us, everybody who's here. We're trying to get the...
Well, we got... you want to read the comments?
Yep. Sorry, guys. We're working on it. Yeah.
I wonder if I can even do that. HDMI conversion. HD. Is it keep making new videos, or is it all on the same?
Can you still hear us, Derek?
I can still hear you.
Okay. All right. Y'all, let us know in the comments. We'll get to all your comments. We're just trying to work this out to where it doesn't keep stopping. So let us know. Can you see both us and Truck and Travel? Right here should be. And hear us fine. Does the video keep stopping?
For us.
Okay, wait. I need to join the party.
Bad signal, kind of working now. Out, I guess. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
I can actually hear better even hearing now without putting these in because it's only one ear that works. And it's so soft I can really hear it.
I think I down-resed it enough to...
Yeah, let's see if that works. Somebody says, yes, keeps freezing. I see both. We can see both. Yeah, cool.
Is there...
Let's see. So somebody says that Truck and Travel is much louder than we are. They can hear them better than us. That might be our mic settings.
We're just loud people.
I'm loud too. Jason's deep in thought, trying to figure it out.
Here. Where are you guys at right now?
We're in Indiana.
Oh, yeah.
And it's cold here, too.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Got all these windows open trying to figure out the settings here.
I wonder what this the
what our signal is. Ours isn't too bad, right?
I am going to try to disconnect real quick and change the settings to 720 instead of 1080.
Right.
And then I'll call you right back on this, and we'll get it all set up. If everybody can see it.
Just move this out of the way.
Yeah.
All right. I think we might be back now.
Yep. We are live. It says live for 11 seconds. It's a little bit less quality, 720, but I mean, it's not a movie, you know. See if we get people coming in.
Yeah.
We got any viewers. We got 6.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is.
Should be the same
Is that
one.
the same one? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Looky here. Trucking Review Channel. What's up, guys?
Trucking Review Channel.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, there you're reading comments. I'm like, that's Truck and Travel. What are you talking about? Trucking Review Channel.
All right.
I didn't know he was going to comments already. Okay,
All right,
cool.
we got 21.
Cool,
There
guys.
we go.
Hey, guys. Sorry
All right,
about the technical
720,
difficulties.
still looking good. Cool.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Fart. What is that? Fart kilt noobs.
Kit and news.
Hey,
That's
farts
very
are funny.
true. Farts do kill.
Farts are funny. How's audio? Are they still louder than we are?
Testing. 1,
Testing.
2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
He's got a
Testing.
Road Warrior.
Road Warriors.
Crafty warriors.
Who do you recommend for?
I'm sharing it on our Facebook thing right now. Also.
Cool.
Whoops. Don't want to do that.
Jason's playing with stuff.
I'm playing.
So first I want to say thank you to Cinnamon and Derek for coming on live with us because they're totally awesome and we love them to death. They had us live, I don't know, what was it, a week or so ago? And we really had fun. So Jason got this program to see how it would work so we could do this more often. And I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having us. We love
You're
you.
welcome, guys.
And good job on getting rid of the awkwardness of the delay.
Oh,
Right.
That,
I was about to, because I'm using our Sony or mirrorless camera, I was about to just switch it to the GoPro and see if that worked. And
Yeah.
if you guys are tuning in, you're not subscribed to Truck and Travel, go subscribe to them. They got a lot of good content.
This way. These guys.
Oh, she got her peace, love, and expedited shirt
Yeah,
on.
she's representing.
Oh, funny. Yeah, oh my God.
I will say that everyone that has come over to our channel from yours, they said, Crafty sent us over, has been very, very nice and stuff. You have a very awesome crowd.
Yeah.
Except for one guy, right? But
And the same for y'all. You have people that have come over from y'all's channel to us.
Yeah,
They're very cool
yeah.
too, and we appreciate it.
I love
We
the
appreciate your
community.
live the other night, bumping us up. We're over 18,000 subscribers now. Woo!
and we can't see where your guys' are at. You hit them, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We, since, some people, I don't know. It bothers other people, I guess. So I decided, you know what, maybe we'll just turn that off for now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Read some comments.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead. I'm trying to.
What's up, Joe Man?
Aww.
Mike and Amy. Hey, Joe Man does some pretty good lives too.
Yeah, y'all
He's
gotta
a
check him out.
small little
Yeah.
up and comer. He's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to read the comments too? Or are you guys seeing them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, cool.
I didn't know if,
We didn't know if you wanted me to read comments or who to read comments. What should we do?
I'm good at reading
we
comments.
can paper, rock, scissors for it. No. No. Oh, that's funny.
Talk about Double Vision, my two favorite YouTubers. Aw, thanks.
That's
thanks.
Double
cool.
Vision.
Yeah, cool deal.
Yeah, I
You
think.
guys are so nice.
So you guys do hotshot with a 40-foot flatbed
Yeah.
Air ride.
We'd
like to shorten that out to a 40-foot expediter setup, but
Right.
Yeah.
That's
We'll
the
bring
dream.
you over to the dark side.
That's the only dark side we wouldn't mind going to.
The comfort side. That's what that is.
Yeah, we actually have, so we have our 350, F350 dually that we have with our 40-foot air ride flatbed we do hotshot trucking with. But our air ride trailer, this whole past week, we were down.
Yeah.
Because it was so cold.
Just little stupid things.
And it's like, definitely one of our commenters said, and I totally agree, that, the cold weather definitely brings out a lot of mechanical problems.
Yeah.
You do have to have
spare parts.
Yeah. You have to have like a mechanical side to
knowledge a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. So thank God for Derek.
I don't have a lot either, so.
And then where he can't do it, thank God for his friend Chris.
Yeah, that was awesome. He came through big time for you.
Yeah, he did. Be nice to people, make friends, and
Yeah.
The more friends, the better.
And buy him beer.
Pay him in beer?
Pay him beer.
Making Amy cool videos. Aw, nice reverb. Hit the thumbs up. Let's show support. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah,
very
Joe.
Nice
Always repping Joe. We appreciate that.
Truck and trap. What's that?
Well, I was going to ask what kind of channel Joe had. Is he
He does auto parts
for
custom old style,
There's Joe right there.
Yeah, he does old time auto part restoration and repairs, and they sell parts for like older cars where people, and he goes around, he travels all over the country and does like trade shows and all kinds of swap meets and things where they sell parts and stuff. So he does, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, really
that is
cool.
That'd be cool to see the different cars and everything too. Derek's into cars. Are you guys into cars too, or?
I'm into trucks.
He's into
I was
trucks.
gonna say, I know you've talked about yours before.
Yeah. There's let's see, Ronette177 just subbed to Truck and Travel. Woo! Yes.
Thank you.
Y'all aren't subbed to them. Go sub to them. Excellent content.
We can't do. There's Jerry. Hey, Jerry.
Expediter Boogie's here. Right here, you guys. If y'all aren't subbed to him and Dawn, y'all go check them out too. They're another straight truck team. They do fun videos also. Blowing in my face.
Blow it in your face. So how long, you guys do run your own authority. How long have y'all been doing that?
We started at back end of July or something like that. Yeah.
And what did you
hotshotting before, and then he talked me into getting my CDL, and he did non-CDL before that, so we actually got our CDLs at the same time. But you'll kind of notice in the beginning of our videos when we first started making them together and we're on the road together, I think a lot of people were like, Derek, just let her drive. But at the beginning I did need his help for some things, like and you don't know if the other person is, okay, I have a little backstory. Derek gets car sick and stuff, like he gets nauseous when other people drive.
Yeah.
So for the first 6 years of our marriage, basically, he drove and I never did. So he doesn't even know. No. He doesn't even know my style of driving.
Yeah.
So I started driving together. It's not like he was used to my driving and he knew that I was going to do this or that, so he was very vocal with, stop, like I am.
I think my biggest fear was she was not used to driving a big vehicle. She's used to compact cars, and then she's trying to stop the last second with a truck and a 40-foot trailer with a load.
You do want to point out that I didn't slam on the brakes or anything.
Oh man.
No, we had the same issue.
I think everybody has that issue. We did have that issue when we first started.
I would be in the back while she was driving and feel the brakes come on pretty hard, and
they feel harder in the back than they really are,
Funny.
So we had those issues too. So I feel you, Cinnamon.
I found some, I don't know how to put this, but we found a YouTuber that did a series on like how to be a good team driver, and we watched that, and I looked back at Cinnamon at one point, and I said, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it kind of makes you think. You're like, golly.
Oh my gosh.
He said a few things, and he'd pause and go, okay, I only did this because da-da-da.
He's trying to backpedal now.
Yeah. That is so funny.
Oh,
That was pretty funny. Michael said, is any of the snowstorm going to hit Ohio or Indiana? They're calling for 12 inches here in Michigan.
Ooh, that's a lot of snow.
I think we're clear for next couple days.
Yeah.
Derek's checking his radar to see what that is. I mean, yeah, because we're like in Northwest Ohio where we are, so anything like with Indiana and Michigan and stuff are usually around the same.
And for the hearing impaired, Cinnamon likes to use her hands a lot.
Oh.
Hey, that's me too. I talk with my hands a lot.
I think it's women.
You'll
also notice that when women have conversation with other women or even guys and stuff, they do reaffirmation, like type gestures to reaffirm that they're listening and stuff. Like, there'll be certain breaks where someone's like, yeah, and I did this, and you're like, uh-huh. You talk to guys.
Right. You have to let them know we're listening, right?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly what you did.
Yes.
Hey, Charlotta and Jeff. Say hi to some commenters real quick. Keep up with them. How are the roads in Illinois, Indiana, in that area? Oh, somebody already read that. Am I behind?
You're behind. Up here.
All right.
I just want to read one real quick. J. Merck said, who do you guys recommend for beginners? If you are starting your own authority, maybe that type of thing, look up Josh G. Hotshot on YouTube.
What's her question?
Who do you recommend, or who do you guys recommend for beginners? Like, and I kind of want to ask him, do you mean like just starting out in the hotshot field? Like,
or
who
driving.
To lease with, or what videos to watch? Like, So
or are you talking about in expediting? Yeah, what?
Yes.
Yeah. Because we do expediting and they do hotshot, which is two totally different things.
Yeah, and if you're going to start out and you don't know which one to do expediting. We're telling you.
It's a hard gig. I think we make it look easy, and we worry about that sometimes with our videos. I often wish we would have started when we started, But it could be pretty difficult in expediting. We had a lot of sitting around for 4 or 5 days waiting on our next load in a town where there was nothing and we didn't have no money and we were, we're eating ramen noodles and, we struggled when we first started. We really struggled when we first started. Yeah, the dogs were eating, dirt and
they played better than us.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, we fed our dogs way better. But starting out, I think in anything is you're going to have that struggle.
Yeah.
And then the successful people are the ones that make it through it. You got to not let the downtimes get you and eat them packages of ramen noodles and
Trucker are planning to be one, but love your channel, Crafty Trucker.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome.
Truck and Review channel. They're a real good channel to check out too if you guys haven't seen him.
Yeah.
He is so knowledgeable.
Trucking Review channel.
Yeah. They're a husband and wife team. They just bought a sleeper that is the size of a mansion. It is a mansion, and they're such a good husband and wife. And he is so knowledgeable. Like, he ran his own authority with multiple carriers, with multiple trucks, and, really good resource.
Yeah, y'all aren't subscribed to them, you need to subscribe to them as well.
Aww. Yeah, there's a couple different channels. Like we're seeing a couple of names that we see on our lives also, and I didn't even know that they were channels. So we really need to kind of go through our newsfeed and check them out.
It's not always easy to do that sometimes.
I know.
Yeah, Joe, man. I mean, we didn't even know he did one. He's been subscribed to us ever since the beginning, and we just found out like a month ago. He just never told us, and we never went and checked it out. I was like, one day I was like, let's go see what he's got. And I'm like, hey, he's got live videos.
Yeah. Let's see. Read some people's comments.
Mike and Amy said, we began in straight truck and went to van. Works better for us, but miss that 100-inch sleeper.
I think that's what I would miss. Jason's over the years has tried to talk me into doing van too, and I'm just like, I just love the big sleeper. I don't know. I mean, we could make it work, and I know there's some nice sleepers in some vans too, for
talk
sure.
Talk about downsizing, but you don't have any regulation, log books, no hours of service, no weigh stations, but oh gosh, that would be a complete lifestyle change. And it's a tough job because a lot of them don't have generators or heaters or, and being stuck in cold weather and, you got to get almost like you guys, you don't have a big sleeper or a lot of accommodations. You get stuck in something like that. You guys got to go get a hotel room, to get out of the cold.
I do have to read this one real quick. Ronette said it's a woman thing. Cut off our hands and we can't talk.
That's right. That's absolutely right. That's great.
That is so true.
Let's see. Okay. We're already on the comments here. We're so bad. Cinnamon is like the most excellent comment reader, keeper-upper.
Mike gave me a show support and hit the thumbs up. That's so
thank
nice
you guys. Wayne Thompson. Hello to my 2 favorite YouTubers. Happy Sunday to all. Thank you, Wayne. Happy Sunday.
Dirt, lack of love, we know better. Love them babies.
I'm telling you, they probably eat better than we do sometimes.
If you could see,
and Abby are so adorable.
No,
oh my goodness, I love them.
If you could see them right now, they're laying in the dog bed, and it's a dog bed enough for one dog. Tyson's in it with a heated blanket, and then Abby's laying on top of them. We're gonna have to get a picture and post it up on Facebook. It is hilarious.
So we have 2 cats, and they are like, animals are the funniest things because we have this, nice cat little bed thing that we bought for it and stuff, and like they avoid it. So then we have, we got a 12-pack of the sparkling ice, like it's,
but anyways, it's a bottled drink, and it has like the cardboard box.
Cardboard box, at the base of it, and then the plastic. So we took the plastic off, and Derek put the small, cardboard on top of the cat bed that really one cat can't really even fit in
the box,
and they'll go in that.
I bet the cool thing about having cats is when you guys are gone and out on the road, they're pretty much self-sufficient. As long as the litter box is clean and they got some food, they're
food and water.
Yeah, we have somebody who comes and like feeds them and plays with them and
walks
through the house and stuff too.
Cool.
So,
yeah.
But it's nice too because I know that like sometimes dogs really don't want to go outside when it's raining or it's freezing.
They don't mind the rain. It's the snow will freeze their little feet off.
They don't like that.
It's so bad.
Do you guys know any expediting couples on YouTube that have cats with them on the road?
Yeah.
The trekking couple.
Yeah.
They actually have one of those hairless cats.
Yeah.
A
sphinx?
We've seen that already.
Gargoyle. He's cool. So read the comments.
I'm looking. Everybody's saying hi. Looking for.
Joe said he just hit 1K last night. Congratulations!
Hey, congratulations!
Joe. That's awesome.
Mark from North Dakota, -1 degrees. How's everyone going? For the Crafty Trucker, did Jason get to see the Tatanka at the zoo? Didn't see them in the video. What's the Tatanka?
Tatanka.
Yeah. Well, when we were there, a lot of the animals weren't out, so we didn't get to see a lot of them. In the video we showed
the ones we did see looked really sad too. So, and it's cool. It's a zoo.
The zoo in North Dakota. In
that's what it's called.
Minot, North Dakota.
Yeah.
You don't know what Tatanka is?
Nah.
It's buffalo.
Okay, so
buffalo. Oh my gosh! You never seen that Kevin Costner movie?
Tatanka, Yellow.
Yeah!
Buffalo.
Yeah! Buffalo.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Yeah, okay, I didn't know what that's what he was saying though, but I did remember that because some of my siblings used to write that all the time. So when you said Tatanka, I'm like, that's exactly what I thought of, like, automatically, so. That's a good movie, too.
Okay, we say
Tim Costa's in a lot of good movies.
Where'd you leave off at? See, we're bad at this.
Has anybody got any questions about hotshotting, expediting?
Oh, no.
We're going to put you on the spot.
Hello from South Texas, Kyle.
Michael asked, what do expediters typically haul? Pretty much everything that tractor trailers haul, just in it's less of it. So, like, say a company orders so much freight that it fills up the tractor trailer, but then there's 2 pallets left that they need to get. That's when they'll call an expediter to get the overflow of something. Or say they just have some emergency hotshot delivery, they'll call an expediter, and we do everything. Car parts, groceries, pharmaceuticals, just anything tractor trailers do, just a little bit less. Mm-hmm. What do you guys normally haul? What kind of freight? Do you have like a certain kind of stuff you normally haul, manufacturing, or like a lot of
It just feels like everything's so random. I don't think we've seen twice of the same thing, except for steel sheets. Like steel sheets, we'll see a lot of that.
Or those railings, those rail things like we dropped off in the back of that one veteran. It's like
I just remember it was a nightmare
and
driving
the
around
green
there.
and
those racks. Yeah, we do some racks.
And you can't really torque them down hard because then it'll bend them.
Starts bending.
I hate those kind of. That's why we're just like, man, if we had a van, or if we had, there's a lot of different times that we're just like, man, because
I think the thing that bothers us the most is running into stuff we're not totally positive on ratcheting stuff down because we never got proper training on flatbedding, how to, strap certain things down, and then I don't know.
Out of all honesty, that's what we we're kind of weary about the whole hotshotting industry, just because it is an industry where anybody can get into. Like, you have
there's
the
a lot of
CDL,
people.
You have the equipment, and you don't even need the proper training. You know what I mean? You're going to take on the liability by signing contracts and everything.
Right.
But so we're just we kind of overdo it to the point where a lot of people will come up to us while we're strapping stuff down. And they'll be like, well, you only need this many. And we're like, oh, we overdo it. They're like, okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather have more than
really close when they said, are you able to reconnect?
So you guys are still on the live part. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out. Okay. Oop.
All right.
It was breaking up.
All right, I think it's live again. But our video is not working.
Welcome to Truck and Travel.
Oh, they're taking over.
It's a truck
and travel takeover.
That's it.
We've got your live.
Let's see here. Now we got 18,000 subs. Congratulations to us. Scott Real, we'd like to thank you for coming to our channel.
Mike and Amy said you guys switch places.
Yeah, we're the crafty. Wait, hold on. The crafty
travelers.
Truck and travel. The crafty travel.
Crafty travelers.
There you go.
Travelers,
I like that.
We've hacked it.
Yeah. We're working on getting our video back up, guys. Bear with us.
Aw, Scott said you sound marvelous, Jason. Mike and Amy said the sleeper paint job looked great. By the way, Mike and Amy, I just realized, after I was reading the comments and you put Dances with Wolves, I'm like,
wondering, any of you guys, any idea why we can't watch your videos sometimes on the TV?
Heather, it's very uplifting. It makes you want to laugh just when you hear it. Usually we'll watch your video and you'll start laughing. I'm just like,
It's contagious.
I love it.
Hey, we see you.
You see us? Yeah, okay, we're working on it. We're getting it. Thank you for bearing with us.
Oh, they took their channel back, Cinnamon.
Man.
We're back.
Oh, here we go. I think he's got it.
Yeah, 18.
Oh, there we go. We swapped sides.
Scott Reels, you're welcome, dog.
That's so funny.
That Barker can hear you both, but can't see Crafty. Okay, there we go. Joe Ann said, hit that thumbs up, people. Let's show support. Thanks, Joe. Mike and Amy, hey there. Hey, there you are, but you booted the Crafty Trackers. Or the Crafty Travelers.
The Crafty Travelers. That's so funny.
Yay! Got it working.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Woo.
Now,
Thanks for anybody who held on, by the way. While
Yeah, thank you guys for being with us.
You know. Work in progress. Hey!
Whoa, we're surrounded.
Jason's playing with all kinds of setting now.
what the heck did I do? Amateur hour.
Feel like we're in a music video.
There we go.
Nope.
No. No.
There we go. Quit touching stuff.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
See, I think our comments are delayed. No?
Let's see.
So what got you doing YouTube?
Say what now?
What got you into doing YouTube?
I've always been creative. I like to farmer rig stuff, and I've always liked playing around with electronics. So I don't know, I thought it was really cool to edit videos, and I really wanted to interact with YouTubers, the creators, and that's what got me to do that, because I felt like if I was one, it wouldn't be as weird for them to talk to me because they could see my face, and
Right.
so, yeah.
Right.
Which is definitely something different because Derek was, sorry to say this, but he was very shy when he was in high school and everything.
And then I worked in a factory for several years, and that helped out. But then being in front of a camera was really awkward.
Oh my gosh. I did not want to do it.
It took us a while yeah.
She was the one that wanted to do it, and I wanted to do YouTube, but I did not want to be on camera. I was like, I don't want a camera in my face. I'll talk on a microphone. I'll show how-tos. I'll do all that, but I did not want to talk on a microphone. But she suckered me into it. It's like after a while, you get used to it. You have fun with it. You know, you start having fun with it, meeting cool people, and.
Are you guys able to walk in public in a public place and just like hold the camera in front of you guys and just talk to the camera in the public eye?
I will.
Jason's more comfortable with that than I am. I'm not comfortable with that, but he is.
Yeah, I will. She doesn't. She gets all.
I get all shy and embarrassed. Yeah.
Wait, there's somebody coming.
Especially when he's got these big old honking cameras, you know.
Oh,
a
yeah.
small camera, which is less conspicuous, that's one thing. But when you got a big old DSLR camera and a big old tripod thing, it's,
Definitely noticeable.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
Who cares though, right?
Oh man, I do.
Me too.
I have to just say that when he was doing his channel and stuff, and then when I came on board, I probably seemed very comfortable in front of the camera, but a couple of years ago, I had started my own YouTube channel, and even during it, you know how I could know every single person in the classroom and be fine with talking with each one of them, but if I was in front of giving a speech, I could even hear my own voice shake, and I just couldn't, I was just, I don't know, frozen. Yeah. And so that's how I was on camera, and I'd be I'd constantly have to do retakes and stuff, and I'm like, oh, it sounds awful, you know. But then I did direct sales clothing, and I did live sales on that, and after doing that for a year, I got used to it, and then I was okay. And I don't think about who's on the other side of the camera when I talk. I talk to it as if like basically it's just you guys. So I don't have that fear of people, I guess, anymore.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I think that,
so that's probably why it seemed that I was probably comfortable, like, cause he started video and I'm like, hey guys, like, I don't know any of you guys, but how are you? And like, you know, all excited and
yeah,
stuff,
I totally get that. Yeah, absolutely.
It takes a little bit to do that.
It does, yeah, it really does. Expat or boogies more often, Jerry.
Yeah, you can see him in the picture right there behind. He don't like being on camera. He is like not a camera guy.
But what's funny is when he is on camera, he's so hilarious.
He is hilarious.
It's like you got to get him on there more. You got to work on it.
Maybe if you get him on like a subject where he is like really passioned about and can talk about. That could be starting ground.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Put down in the comments, Don, please show your face.
That's right.
We need you, Don. Hashtag we need Don.
Thumbs up here, have I too much to drink during when there was like all those camera videos or reviews?
That's just Jason playing with buttons.
Yeah, I was playing with the buttons.
Santos and Mia, Jason, stop touching them buttons.
Tell him, guys. Tell him.
They're from UK. Holy cow, that's awesome. I always find it so fascinating when there's all these people on from like different parts of the world. I mean,
that's awesome. Yeah, I think that's one of the awesome things about this.
Scott Real said, "Tell people we're with CNN." I'm gonna get a CNN shirt, so when I'm carrying a camera around there.
Hey, we do have a green screen we can put behind us. You know, do the weather forecast, do the traffic report. We could do all that.
We really want to do something fun like that.
Derek has so many ideas. Ronna said, wanted to know, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, if we got a drone. No, we are completely envious because they got two.
We got two.
We do have two.
I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow on the both of them, like comparing them, the two.
Yes, we will.
Yeah. I'm going to compare the two. Because the big one, the Phantom, is better. But the setup and
just because I really like that one feature, the automatic return to home if you lose signal and all that.
They all have that.
All of them have that now.
All the DJIs have that, yeah.
Okay.
The good thing about the Phantom 4, though, is it records 4K at 60 frames per second.
Wow.
So if you're editing...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, put that video out. I want to ask you so many questions, but it's probably going to be in the video.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny how, like, I don't know, there's so much to learn in just, like, different topics and stuff that you said some kind of word where you're like, all the certain type of drones or whatever return to home, and he's like, yeah, and I'm sitting here and go like, yeah. I don't know what about.
You know what, I would start with the small DJI one. Don't go straight for the Phantom. The reason I say this is because you are going to crash it. I promise you. Everybody who ever buys a drone, you're going to crash your first drone a couple times. You will. It's just the name of the game. You're learning how to fly it and control it. And while the controls are really easy to control, sometimes you kind of lose judgment. You get like scared and frantic, and you move the controller the wrong way. And I crashed our first one until it was completely trashed. It was broken in half, and it was so bad. And then after that, you get kind of better at it, you know. After you destroy your first one, you kind of start being a little bit more cautious with it. But honestly, in the Spark or whatever the smaller ones are, they do really good video. You know, they do 1080 at 60 frames, and so it's so compact. And don't go for the Phantom until you've got the experience with it. I would recommend, because you're going to crash it. And everybody crashes.
We want one.
Yeah.
It's on the wish list.
Wish, that's it.
They're fun. They are fun. You can get such a good bird's eye view of everything. And
Mike and
so
Amy says that they also have two, but they hardly ever pull them out.
Yeah.
Aww.
There's times, there's times when we don't use them very often either.
I feel like with us, we're so much on the go. It would have to be when we're down, but most of the time when we're down, like in the wintertime, it's dark outside, so.
Yeah, and we also, if we're home, we live out in the country where there's not tall buildings to block the wind, so it's like really windy out here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good though.
Like,
the wind,
really windy.
They can handle the wind really good. It's the buildings and trees and power lines you really got to watch out for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was that noise?
This is Beat.
Oh.
My viper. Was it whistling?
Look at me over here.
Was it whistling?
Sorry guys, I'm missing your comments here. Let's see. Dave Moreau says GoPro Karma isn't bad. And he also says the Mavic Pro. Yeah. The Karma.
That's the hand gimbal.
The gimbal from. Is that the drone too, though?
No. Their GoPro's drone was a nightmare. That was a nightmare. Yeah, I think they had to recall all of them and give people their money back, and they lost. I think they almost went out of business from that.
Dang.
Like, yeah. It took their stock markets from $100 a share down to $5 a share, and they have not rebounded yet.
I wonder if that's what pushed the GoPro 7 to come out then.
They had to come out with something, but it's not. I don't think it's enough to bring them back from the disaster they did, because their stocks are still like $4 or $5 a share. They went up a little bit when 7 came out, but they're just not getting the sales to really rebound from such a disaster. Personally, and I'm calling this right now here, right live on YouTube. GoPro's going to go out of business.
We said that like a year ago.
Yeah. No,
I remember you saying that like a year
Are you saying so that we can get cheaper, so we can get the Hero 7?
No, I was hoping they'd make a comeback. I was going to say buy stock, but
No, they're going to go out of business. Expediter Boogie said Don has the Spark and really likes how small it is. He has the Phantom 4 and Mavic Pro. Dang, they got 3 drones.
Yeah.
DJIs are the best.
Need to put all 3 of them up, Jerry, and get you some cool footage, like 3 different drones going at once. That would be cool. Awesome.
Wow.
Well, I guess also, like, because our, us being in the F350, we just kind of wanted to touch up. Also, if you don't know our channel, we don't have a sleeper. What we have is Derek built like a bed in the back. So literally, if you would look in the back of we have a crew cab. If you would look in the back, if you have, we have to have the bed platform, that he built so high because he's tall. So like the part where the windows are, we needed to have it that high so he has that little bit of extra space
to go from window to window.
From window to window so that he can actually can lay flat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with both of us, so it's basically from above where the windows are to the top of the roof. So we have that little spot, basically the back seat, where 2 of us, and I'm tall too, I'm 5'9".
Oh my gosh.
And he's almost 6 foot or 6 foot.
It's close to it, something like that.
So like for us to lay, like I literally have to be on my side the entire time. So like it's awful.
It's a good time.
But
you guys squeeze back there together?
Yeah.
We try to.
We have to because we were getting the cheapest hotel that we could get without bed bugs.
Yeah.
And just awful things there, was about $80. That's with tax and stuff. And we were having to get it about 4 nights a week. So we were spending $320 alone every single week, on hotel costs.
Wow.
So,
yeah,
and so we didn't really have any money to be saving up towards like a sleeper or anything. And so we're like, okay, well, we'll suffer and do this and then we'll have that money. But then the money went down because of, there wasn't any good loads or anything like that. So yeah, it slowed up like tremendously for us.
Yeah.
But anyways, I was going to say, so when we talk about drones and how jealous we are, it's on the wish list, which will have to be like way far in the future. So when someone asks if we have one, we're like, no. We don't know when we would.
You'll get one day. You'll get one.
Yeah. And something I say, because we're both 30-something, we are still considered in the millennial, millennium.
Y'all are young bucks.
Millennials.
Youngins.
But I feel like with our generation, a lot of times, we want what our parents have, but we want it now.
Yeah.
We don't think about how long they had to wait to get it. Yes,
Retirement.
I'm talking with my hands.
Retirement.
We want instant gratification. Instant gratification.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's a huge thing. Like, it takes a long time. So sometimes, like, especially, we'll read some comments who are like, they see like people like you guys who have been in it for a while, and they're like, they think that they're going to get that right away, but it takes time to get that. So we understand that. It just sucks.
Patient people.
Yes. But and you really can't stress that enough, because there's a lot of people who, they don't see every single video you do, and if you don't say it in every single video, it's like, it's not going to get through their heads sometimes. They'll think that, if they go out and buy a truck and a trailer, they can hop into it and make all this money because they see someone else doing it, but they don't know, like,
that's
the entire
story.
They don't know that. That's why we try and tell them, we're like, do not do what we did.
Right.
Don't follow us as an example, and I think our heart sinks a little bit sometimes when we have people who comment or message us and they're like, hey, I want to do what you did. I'm buying a new truck for da-da-da. And we're just like, oh my gosh, trying different things in the area first to even see if you like it,
Yeah.
Because it's such a huge cost. Like,
hindsight, I think we would have just became company drivers somewhere.
Yeah.
Because we actually had a little bit saved up from when he left hotshotting to when we started our own authority, but we had to spend all that money to do like the drug testing, to get the authority, to get the apportioned plates, to do the down payment for the have our own insurance, do the insurance payment, to do the trailer, like,
and then once we started, we just go in the wrong places, little minute mile per pay rate or whatever.
Yeah, so definitely don't rush into it. I know nobody's asked this on here yet, but don't rush into it. Like, thoroughly
take your time.
Research it.
Yeah, that's anything too. Even with expediting, that's why we always tell people drive for a fleet owner first, Get
some experience, get some training.
Exactly. Don't go and spend, all this money on a vehicle and then you get out here and you hate it.
Yeah. Then you're
stuck.
Tied down,
Yeah, stuck.
Prisoner of your item.
Right.
Mark Kirk got a question I thought would be good to read. Says, see your back lost signal. Question again to us. With hazmat, how much do you need to haul to be worthwhile to have? Is insurance more having it?
It's worthwhile to have no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't matter how much you haul. It's worthwhile.
It gets you more loads. So the hazmat goes under there. They pay for the hazmat insurance, so it's no added cost to us.
Right.
So. Now, if you were like Cinnamon and Derek, if you guys were to do hazmat, that would cost way more on your insurance, right?
And I don't think that they would even approve it. I think that you have to have, this is what I heard, so I don't know this for sure, but I've heard that you have to have your own authority for like 3 years before the insurance will even approve your hazmat to be on your insurance.
Wow.
Which is why if you're leased under someone else, it's more plausible to do hazmat because they're obviously going to be a company that's been around longer, so they fulfill the requirement of being, having their own authority for over 3 years.
Right,
So people starting up, you're not going to be able to do it on your own.
Not going to be able to do it right away.
Wow.
Which kind of limits your ability to do loads, because I see hazmat stuff being hauled on flatbeds all the time, it's not specific to enclosed trailers. The trucker table as GoPro 7 silver sucks. I have the black, the 7 black. I have 2 blacks.
Yeah, the blacks, 7 blacks is awesome. I think it's maybe the best GoPro they've put out.
GoPro Hero 7 Black is the best GoPro ever made. Hands down. Hands down.
Mike Mull asks, what happened to your electric skateboards? Haven't seen much of those since your crash.
Since my crash, yeah. I don't use it much.
We actually sold one of them. Yeah, I don't think we've mentioned that, but we only have one now. We did sell one just because, we weren't using them as much as we wanted to. And after his crash, it kind of steered me away from using it. But we did keep one because we do use it every now and then. It does come in handy for sure.
I think I actually, when I was in high school, my neighbor was on their skateboard, like out in the street, and so I just came back from like a cheerleading banquet, so I had on like those dress shoes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's like, I bet you can't skateboard. I'm like, yeah, I can. So I stepped on it with one foot, and when I went to lift the other foot, it went out from underneath me, and I sprained my ankle.
Oh no!
So I told everybody I did it during gymnastics. So. I'm like, I didn't want to say I sprained my ankle by stepping on a skateboard.
That's funny. Don't admit the truth.
Yeah, never admit the truth.
Matt Barker's in Alabama. He said, I enjoyed meeting both of y'all, Crafty Trucker and Trucker Travel. Forever in Alabama.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most of the time, we're just in and out, though. Like, you guys, we drop that load, and then we're looking for the next load and trying to get something. It's hard to meet up with people
or
sometimes.
Passing through, and we don't have time to stop.
Yeah.
Or it's hard sometimes to work that out,
Yeah, we've only really met with 3 people. The first one is, was Ricky, one of our viewers, when we knew we were going to be coming to that part of Texas. And we just basically spent a half hour talking with him, meeting up. And then another one that we met, Greg, was actually when we were stopped for the night at a truck stop. And he saw us outside and came up to us, and we ended up talking to him for a while.
Yeah.
So we met him. So we didn't plan that one. And then the other one was, when we were down because of the trailer, we had to wait for a part to be shipped to us from Amazon. And, Dixie May was in the area. They got a hold of each other. And that's when he did the video on, Dixie May's, Dodge Sleeper and stuff. So it is very hard because especially when you're in the area, you're like, I want to visit and stuff, but you're working. So you have to, keep going. So unless it's, plausible as far as how many, if that's the area you're going to stop for the night or something, then yeah.
Right.
But no, it is a lot of fun to meet up with people.
Oh yeah, we love it.
Able to.
We love it. Yeah, absolutely. Back to comments.
Yeah. Scott says, you guys haul hotshot Derek and Cinnamon? Yeah. Yep, that's what they do. Hotshot stuff. Is this video going to be available to watch later? I missed about 15 minutes. It will be. Yep, it'll be, once it's all done, it'll be available to watch. People should listen to,
$5.
$5. Donate $5 to Truck and Travel.
There you go.
And you can download it and stream it on your own YouTube channel.
Make sure you read who the comment is.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Have a good laugh. I love it.
That was from the Truckers Table.
The Truckers Table, yes. Scott Real said people should listen to the Crafties about expediting, drive for an owner, learn on their dollar.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Happy Pappy said, but there are others doing videos telling people they can make big money from day one and the newbies believe it. Yeah.
They're doing a disservice to people. I mean, honestly.
That's the tough thing about YouTube is anybody can get on here and say what they want and sometimes people are going to listen, and that's a lot of times when I do my research, I get multiple sources. I'll listen, okay, this guy says I can make money day one. This guy says I should drive for an owner first. Which one is right? Let me keep doing more research, But yeah, there's quite a few YouTubers out there that claim to be experts and stuff like that, but they're not. And
I think also when you start, say you're not in the field, so you don't know everything, and you're starting, looking up different YouTubers.
Yeah.
I think once you start comparing what YouTubers are saying and stuff, you can kind of get a feel for certain YouTubers that are out there, and you're you kind of get those red flags on certain things they say that you're just like, nope, not gonna listen to you.
Well, the first red flag would be if they claim to be an expert.
Oh, yeah.
And we constantly say we are not experts.
Right. This is our experience. Our experience of what trust me, there are tons of other ways to do that. So rule number 1: if they claim to be an expert, they're probably not. Because you don't have to claim that, and a real professional never claims to be a real professional.
Exactly. Scott Real says any qualifications can help in any field. I mean, that's true. The more qualifications you have, you're opening your opportunity for more opportunity, more loads. I mean, no matter what job you're in, absolutely. Yeah. Mike and Amy, they said, I began my research through Expeditors Online and hated when they said fleet owner first, but did it, and you must do that if you are a newbie. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is absolutely true.
For everybody watching, if you haven't subscribed to Truck and Travel yet, go give them a, can you put a comment down there so they can just click on your name?
Truck and Travel.
Put a comment down there and then.
Truck and Travel.
Yeah, click on their name and subscribe to them because they're freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you guys.
Matt Baker says he understands. Barker, sorry. Mike and Amy, Truck Stop, Rendezvous.
Fragility.
Scott Real said, I met Jason one day and when I was on a pizza delivery. Yeah. He lives in Waco and we go hang out with him every once in a while.
Awesome.
He's a cool guy. Jackson Birchfield, how are y'all doing?
We're great, Jackson. Hope you are too.
Your turn.
Okay, David Moran says, that's no fair. And there is some you learn quickly to stay afar from. Yeah. Absolutely. I think talking about.
But some are fun to kind of watch because they just involve themselves in a bunch of drama. So, Yeah.
Drama free. We're trying to be drama free over here.
If you like drama free, subscribe to Truck and Travel.
That's right. You gotta go Truck and Travel. Truck and Travel over here.
Oh yeah, okay. These guys over there, drama free.
Oh my goodness.
Mark Kirk says, Derek and Cinnamon, are you home just on weekends now, or do you go home instead of motel any chance you get?
Not every chance we get. It's just if we're close, maybe a couple hours, we'll just go home just to be comfortable and not sleep inside the trunk and not idle the truck, because unfortunately we do idle the truck.
Right. Yeah. Especially during wintertime, I'd rather go sit at home too if I didn't have our accommodations.
Yeah. Absolutely. Michael asks, how close is Truck and Travel to 18K subs?
Yeah, we can't see. I can't put the live counter up.
What are you guys talking about? We have 1 million subscribers now.
That's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So currently that we are 70 away from 18,000.
That's close. If y'all guys, if you are not subscribed to them, you need to go subscribe.
Wait, how many?
70 away, she said.
70 away? Surely we can get them there today, right?
Right?
Come on, guys, make up some other YouTube accounts and let's go subscribe and.
That's funny.
Let's see. The Truckers Table says, I'm waiting for Jason to make the video about editing your video for YouTube.
That's a tough one. That's going to be a tough one. We thought about a couple ways of doing that, but it's almost like our expediting. We're at a different level of expediting than we were from the beginning. Our level of editing now, I mean, if you were to try to jump in and do exactly what we do now without doing the process of learning all the editing softwares and tricks, and but we'll do a video, kind of show our process.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will say this, if you want to be a YouTuber, it's always good not to copy somebody's style, because then you don't have your own personality to it.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to have your own thing, but I don't know how really better to put it.
Well,
you can watch other YouTubers and get ideas on their style, but you can take ideas, but make it your own. Don't copy exactly what somebody else is
Everything's been done, no matter what. I don't care. Everything's been done. Anybody can claim they originally started doing something, but it's been done before. We're in an age where it's already been done before. Sure, we may do it a little different, or they may do it. So just watching other YouTubers to get good ideas is... That's a good advice.
Yeah.
That's how we started doing our lives, is because we stole ideas from gamers, and we haven't seen it done really over here. So we really wanted to try. That was our way of being different.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I will say this. If you're a YouTuber and you don't understand this yet, there are certain subjects that people in the same industry, everybody will cover it. And here's the thing too, is that we may have different people who tend to like our channel, and you guys have different people who tend to like your channel.
Yeah.
So even if you and I do the same, we're not going to get mad at each other.
Right. No.
It's YouTube.
Right.
People will like to watch you say it, or like how your take on it and stuff like that. So there's no original content. There's always just ideas and different ways to show it and stuff. But
and everybody's experience is different. Just because we do a video on something and say another straight track driver does, our experiences are totally different on the subject. Different. So
there was a question earlier that happened during all our technical difficulties, and I forgot his name, but I remember the question. He's trying to start up a new YouTube channel and was asking for any advice for a new person starting YouTube. What you guys have any advice for somebody starting out in YouTube?
I think the most important thing is to just put videos out there.
Consistency.
Try to make it something that you want to see. Think about what do you want to watch, and try to make that kind of video. What do you enjoy? Try to make that.
If you don't enjoy it, nobody else is going to enjoy it.
And plus, it's going to make it easier for you to edit it and put it out if you enjoy your videos.
And something that
and don't think that you have to have the latest. Like us, we try not to feel like we have to have a drone or we need to have this. We just try to put out the video, because if you don't put out anything, you're not going to go anywhere.
And a lot of things that Derek would do, and he still does, is do a lot of research on YouTube. There's actual channels that are dedicated to, what can you do to help your YouTube channel? And so sometimes we'll watch them and see different, pointers that they have. Like, when you're switching from scenes, how long to have it on this, because I think it was 2009 or 10 or something, where the average attention span was 12 seconds, and then in 2016 it went down to 5 seconds. So if you have something on for too long, when it's in a vlog, obviously not live because it's a live, that's the whole point of lives. But if it's a vlog or a video like that, you don't want to kind of drown it out for too long. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You want to, but there's videos out there and stuff and different channels that you can look up that will direct you better.
And
that's
what we've done, and I think our biggest success is just consistency. We put out a video every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We always try to stick to that. And a lot of people think getting shout outs is really going to help, but if you're not producing stuff for people to watch,
if you're not putting content out, you're not going to keep people to your channel.
Right. Because you can get 300 subscribers from this live feed, but then if you don't put any videos out for a month, then people are just going to kind of, who's this? And you'll just kind of get forgot about. So
another thing that will hurt your channel is if you have, let's say, 1,000 subscribers, but they don't watch your video. When you put out videos, it won't work good with YouTube's algorithm.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have, no matter how many subscribers you have, if you're not getting views, it's, and a lot of people don't understand that. But yeah, I think that's a really good point of, YouTube is like the biggest wealth of knowledge for people to learn how to do anything.
Yeah.
I think most people these days go to YouTube for that, and that's how I've learned how to do the video editing I do. I just
watching tons of YouTube.
Other editors, showing how to do it. It's not like I'm an expert. I've learned everything from watching YouTube videos on how to do it. Or Jason will find a video and say, oh, look, watch this. Figure out, let's do this, or, whatever. Yeah.
And that video that you watched from that specific creator, there could have been another creator who did the exact same thing, but you ended up coming across his. And do you think they both got mad at each other? No.
No. Right.
Who was your guys' inspiration for your editing style? Let me ask you guys that.
That's probably a better question for you, because
I would say Casey Neistat.
Yeah.
Starting out. He was a beginner part, and we kind of emulated a lot of things he did, but try to do it different, bring it to the trucking, and he was just awesome.
He's one of my favorite what do you call it, vloggers to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. He's an awesome dude.
Brian Anderson said, I'm a flatbedder coming to Landstar, have orientation in a couple of weeks, and wanted to say thanks, Crappy Truckers, for the info from the orientation vids you had.
Oh, that's awesome, Brian. Cool. Congratulations. Cool. Yeah, we wish you all the best. We love Landstar.
Yeah.
We wish we would have came over sooner.
And thanks, guys, for the subs, the ones who are saying they're going to sub or that they did sub. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
That's awesome. Yes. Y'all deserve it.
Happy Pappy says y'all are experts.
Yeah.
They are experts.
No.
Happy Pappy actually has a lot of good information.
Yeah.
Anytime we have a question about something, we're always looking at the comments, and then there's Happy Pappy with the exact wording and what it needs to.
Happy Pappy's knowledgeable, man.
Yes, he is.
He shares some good information and tips, absolutely, in his comments.
Does he have a YouTube channel?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I just know that whenever we have a video, and if there's any questions that we present in the video, Happy Pappy always has the answer in the comments. Like,
he does
on
our
lives
too.
And everything. Like, yeah. Like I was asking in our last live, I'm like, because we like on our lives, whenever you pop on, we like for you to say where you're from and what the temperature is right now. Just because we like to see the differences and stuff. And I'm like, and if
what's your credit card number? How tall you are? What's your maiden name? What's your parents?
Anyways, and so I said, if you're from Canada and you do like Celsius, I said if you could convert it to Fahrenheit, just to kind of help us out, because I don't know what the conversion is.
Yeah.
In the comments, there's Happy Pappy, Celsius to Fahrenheit, and then here's the. It's very, very useful. I love it. So thank you, Happy Pappy, by the way.
Let's see.
Hey, have guys thought about doing a tour of the Texas Ranger Museum whenever you're back in Waco?
Actually, yeah, we've talked about, I would like to do one there. I'd like to do one at the Dr. Pepper Museum. There's a Waco, the Mammoth site out there. There's a lot of stuff out there that we would like to do some videos on when we're home.
Yeah.
Have you ones ever been to the Alamo?
Yeah, I have. Have you been there?
I haven't.
It's been a long time since I've been there, but yeah, I've been there before.
Is it worth going to?
I mean, if you're into history and that kind of thing, I would say yes. I mean, of course, being from Texas, you got to go at least one time and see it. You can't be in Texas and not see it, I will say that you can't film in there or anything. That they won't let you film or anything. It's not as big as you think it is, I guess, from what I remember. Yeah.
And you got to make sure you go to the real Alamo. Because there's an Alamo in downtown San Antonio.
That is the real Alamo.
That's not the real one. The real one's like a couple miles away down the road.
That's news to me.
Yeah, I seen some documentary on it. And
what?
Yeah, the one that everybody goes in downtown, it's a mock of the Alamo.
Really?
We're gonna have to research that. I don't know about
I'm
that.
Pretty sure. I seen a documentary on YouTube of a guy who said he was an expert. So
so it must be real.
So funny.
Oh my gosh. So, Liam Harrison says, hey y'all, what's up? This is cool. I'm sorry I missed most of it. I need a longer heads up. You guys make my week. Oh, thanks, Liam. It'll be on once the live stream's done. It'll be on there so you can watch it in its entirety.
Yeah.
If you did miss part of it.
yeah.
Hi, Mike.
Mike. Hey guys. It's Mike. What's up, Mike?
Got Real said 1,000,001, and Dave said, James said live is much better, much easier editing. Yeah, there's probably some stuff we should edit out, but we usually don't edit our lives. But Mike and Amy said truck and travel. Now we all are doing it. We copied from you. Laugh out loud. And we're not bothered at all by it. It's, everybody shares, different ideas and stuff. And we like to see other people doing it too. It's, because, it's not even our idea. We copied it from other people.
Right.
Yeah.
Most of my
fun.
stuff is copied from, like, Indiana Jack, so...
I will say the only thing that I have ever had, like, what I think of as an original idea or saying is that I always say that I am CDO, which is OCD in alphabetical order. That's the only thing I've ever been able to, I've never heard anybody else say that before.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But no, there's so many ideas that, you do, and it's always somebody else.
But if you can figure out a way to do something different, that's where you're going to shine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're constantly thinking, but then we're like, well, that's going to take this kind of money, and, or this kind of time.
There's nothing new under the sun. Yep.
Nothing. Yeah.
Aw, Joe, just joining, hit that thumbs up button.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it, Joe. Appreciate it.
Glenn Phillips is on. Hey, Glenn.
Glenn,
This is the
what's
best
up?
two YouTube channels ever. Road Warriors for life.
Road Warrior! Just do it!
You need shirts that say that. Road Warriors.
Peace, love, and road warriors.
Yeah.
we need to put that on the to-do list. There's always so many great ideas we have during the lives and stuff, and then we get off and we're like,
What was that? You need to have a notepad. Be writing them down.
I remember you guys said something about you might do this one T-shirt. Is about behind of the truck. Are you guys still thinking about doing that one?
Do what? The behind what?
I love big butts and expediter trucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's on there.
it's
We have
up.
it on there. Yeah.
It's up.
It's on there.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to have to look it up.
It's funny, whenever I'm wearing your guys' shirt, when I'm walking in through the truck stop, people read the back and they're like, I like that. Heck yeah. Where do I get that shirt?
I make my money 1 mile at a time.
All the time.
Love that. Dave Maru says, be yourself. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Don't try to fake
You
it.
can't fake it. If you're faking it from day one,
People will know.
You're going to get tired of it. It's just going to be so much work that's going to be exhausting. So
Right.
why would you fake it? You want people to your channel because of who you are, and But you want to be
A great rock.
That's my joke. You want to be nice though. You don't want to. I'm just gonna stop. Just be yourself.
Be yourself. That is the best advice.
That is, yes. Mike says, I love both channels. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Glenn Phillips, nice t-shirts, TNT.
Aw, thanks.
They're representing both channels. They got the Peace, Love, and Expediting and the Truck and
I
Travel.
love this shirt. It's very nice too. It feels nice and it's very comfy.
It looks good on ya.
Thank you.
Mike
said, stop language is a do not do on the list. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. If you can't get your point across with proper English,
Proper English.
There's so many words in the English language. There's no need to add foul language.
Yeah.
And you want to keep it clean,
All these flavors, and you choose to be salty.
It's funny. We cuss, we cuss. We just don't feel we have to do it on a video, It's, we, if you have to use cuss words to get a point across, it just shows your level of, like what level you're at,
Mature.
Your maturity level, yeah.
That's the thing too, on our lives, there's been, several people, because like it's so wide out there, that people are used to cussing and stuff. So we usually throw it out there on our lives if anybody who's new to our channel. And as soon as we see the first curse word, ours blocks it. And so we're like, hey, so-and-so, make sure you're not cussing on here, because we actually do have some like elementary and high schoolers and stuff who do watch our channel.
Right.
Be a good influence, and we want to show them that, hey, you can have a conversation with so many people without, cursing and stuff. So, yes, Mike and Amy, foul language is definitely a do not on the list.
And they're not perfect people.
Not at all.
We fall short all the time, but we try to keep it clean.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Scott Real says, if I was a YouTuber, I'd be myself, nothing political. Yeah, that's another thing. Political stuff, that's a big...
That's a no-no, because there's so many passions and emotions that go into that you're not going to sway people the other way. They're just not going to...
And then people try to bring it in the comments sometime, and
we're just like, nope.
We try not to.
We don't do that here.
Yeah.
Michael said, like JBJ, 90,000 subs, 5 videos a day.
What really bothers me about politics is, like, it's so in your face now. I remember years ago, like, it wasn't this bad, and people that you didn't agree with on the political side, you were, like, really tight with,
Yeah.
But now, that same person, it's so in your face, like it has to be a conversation, and since you guys don't agree anymore, it's like you guys don't get along, and it really stinks. It makes me sad.
Right.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't think the same way we do, and we've had people turn away from us, and it's a weird time.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Scott Real said, if people get bored with content, they'll leave. Need constant traffic on views.
Yeah. Well, that's a challenge.
And they don't have to watch. That's, that's the view we take too. Uh-oh, did we freeze again? Oh, no.
Hey, how's my Flav trucking couple?
That's Mandy! Hey, Mandy, how are you? She's over in the UK.
Oh, that's cool.
She's a driver over there. Good you could join us. Mandy, if you aren't subscribed to Truck and Travel, go subscribe.
Thank you. Big Daddy, I love seeing the places you go and see on the way. Yeah. I love watching you guys' channel just because, like, you guys have, like, different angles of stuff, and, like, you actually feel like you get, like, a good sense of what the area looks like and stuff.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, it's really cool.
I really like the cinematic editing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So sometimes my color grading gets a little wacky, but...
Yeah.
I'm still learning with that.
I know nothing about
I do a lot of every single video I adjust colors and exposures, and sometimes my eyes start to play tricks on me sometimes that it looks good, but then I see it later, I'm like, what the heck was I thinking?
I will say this though. So you know how sometimes, like, okay, so it's kind of two ideas that I'm bringing together, like, for women who are like, man, I look like crap in this, and like other people who see them, they're like, no, you don't. It's because, like, if we don't look our absolute best, we think that we look absolutely horrible.
Right.
So if you kind of take that idea with how you may have wanted your video to come out, like have a certain look for it, other people see it and be like, that looks fantastic. It might not be what you wanted, but if you look at it from a different perspective, like, it still looks amazing. Because, like, literally...
Yeah.
We like all your videos. We like how it looks and stuff. So I wouldn't look at it and be like, oh my gosh, that color was awful.
Jason's beard looked awfully orange in that video.
We are our own worst critics, aren't we?
Yeah. That's basically the idea. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. We're very down on ourselves.
Yeah.
But that creates perfection, I think, or the strive to be.
Yeah.
Scott Real says, Heather, I barely watch TV anymore, all YouTube. I think that's a lot of people these days.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
That's all we really do, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, us too. Happy Pappy says, excessively long videos lose interest for the viewer. There is one driver that is putting out videos 10 to 12 hours long. Golly. How much data does he have?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's like his whole driving shift he's putting out, I guess. That's crazy.
Well, I guess instead of having a dash cam, you could just do that, and then you have many witnesses, like, in case something happens, so.
Accomplice, or whatever they call it.
Excuse me, yeah.
1,000 viewers get pulled into court.
Oh, jeez. Mike and Amy, FedEx Custom Critical.
Oh, whoops, never mind. I said cross country because I was thinking of, I don't know that term, darn it. There's another one.
Oh, gosh.
But you said custom critical, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's her company name.
That's Expediting.
Like there's FedEx Ground, FedEx Freight, FedEx Air, FedEx Home, and then FedEx Custom Critical. So, yeah, the biggest company there is, I think.
And they hustle too, don't they?
Yeah. They do a lot of reefer stuff.
Okay,
most of the trucks you'll see, they have a same size truck as ours, but with reefer boxes, and they're doing artwork and pharmaceuticals and
their white glove division.
Yeah, a lot of stuff like that.
I'd hate to be like responsible, like, because some of these loads are, if you actually look at the paperwork and see how expensive they are, you're just like, you know what I mean? And like,
oh yeah,
and pharmaceuticals are so expensive. Like even like the smallest thing could be like $800. Like just for, you know. So I can't even imagine.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I want to like read the comments, but I'm like, no, you guys.
It's okay. Let's see. Bernie45. Hey everyone. I just want to say I really enjoy watching the videos and like how down to earth and real you all are. Keep up the great videos. Good luck with the coming year. Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome. Mike and Amy shared is that y'all's YouTube channel? I don't know. Mike and Amy. I can't click on the link. There it is right there. Is that y'all's YouTube channel?
You can click on it here. Or can you?
It's something theirs because it's on theirs. And
we'll check it out later, Mike and Amy.
Happy Pappy says Florida is 50 degrees and raining. Woo.
I'd take 50 degrees and rain.
Yeah.
Logic Replay says, I love your drama-free channel. Thank you.
Awesome.
N&M Jones, which is Mandy. It's -6 here in Manchester, UK. Parked for the night, so close to time, but run out. Oh my gosh, that's cold, Mandy.
That's freeze your mustache cold, you know?
Yeah. Jason, when was the last time that you didn't have a beer?
You know, gosh.
It's been over a year.
I
don't know. We could probably go back in videos and look to figure that out.
I started last year in No Shave November. It was either last year or the year before, but
it's been a while.
Yeah, No Shave November. We were doing this competition with a bunch of other expediters, and I kept it after. I was like, I love it. I love my beard.
Let's see. Mike and Amy said, as a kid, yes, don't forget the Alamo. Mojo, hey Mojo, says yes, and the Riverwalk is cool. The Riverwalk is really cool.
Oh yeah.
We love it there. Let's see. Scott Real, no silos, please, Heather. I know you're talking about Chip and Joanna Gaines Magnolia silos. Do you know we've never been there? I don't care to go there.
We won't ever go there.
It's always so packed.
I'll go to their restaurant maybe, but
Fixer-upper.
Yeah. Chip and Joanna Gaines.
Let's see. What do we got? Ronald Glover says Jason Fax. FedEx. I don't know what that means. The trucker's table. I drive for Landstar also, and I'm interested in expediting, but I'm worried the freight is there like it is in dry van. Or the freight isn't there like it is in dry van.
We've never done dry van with FedEx, so we really can't speak for that. It is less freight. Absolutely, it will be less freight, but there's still plenty of freight. There's less to choose from, but there is still freight. Now, January, February, it's been a little slow, but there's still freight and potential to make plenty of money. You got to play your game though. Meet your agents. Just like when you started in your dry van. You got to build your agents up and people you work with a lot. So I mean, there's the freight there. It's just the options are a little bit less, but the rates are a little bit higher too. So did you get lost?
Yeah. Let's see. I know I'm looking how far behind on the comments I am. Okay. I'll do better here. Matt Barker says, I'm loving this feed. Thank you, Matt. Dylan Smith says, what up, crafty truckers? What up, Dylan?
What up, Dylan? Say what up to Truck and Travel, too.
That's right.
What up, Dylan?
MM Couture 1, hi from Quebec. I bet it's cold up there. Trucker Wife Life. Hey, guys, what's up? Excuse me, this is so cool. Love you guys. Hey, thank you. We love you, too. I think you have a YouTube channel, too. Trucker Wife Life. Here we go. We're going to put her up there. You guys go check out her YouTube channel as well.
Her husband's a trucker, and she's a stay-at-home mom, and basically has got to take care of the kids herself and be mom and dad. So,
Oh man.
Let's see. M.N. Jones. Hi, Heather. It's Mandy. Hey, Mandy. Let's see. Big Daddy, where are you guys right now? We're in Indiana. Truck and Travel is at home in Ohio.
They're in Ohio.
We're in the cold section of the United States.
Yeah.
Try something. You keep reading. I'm try something.
Let's see. The Real Jeff says, Jason smokes ? Yes, he does. He's got a vaporizer thing here he's using right now. Henry Garcia says, hi, Henry. Glenn Phillips, still waiting for those fuel stops, Jason. Said he does, LOL. All I see is Heather fueling. That's right. Don't believe him, because until he has video proof, he can't claim any fueling.
Right. But I do all the... do I need to scroll down?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ryan said if you drive a truck, you cuss. Not necessarily.
Yeah.
That's a broad brush. Expeditor Booking said, guys, I am heading out. Got 100 miles to finish for delivery in the morning. Have a great night, everyone. Keep those wheels turning.
Be safe,
Thanks
you guys.
for coming by, Jerry. He's probably already gone, but I know I'm behind.
We'll text him.
Matt said no one is perfect. Very true.
Yep.
Glenn Phillips says, where's Tyson and the other ankle biter?
They are down here on the floor sleeping with an electric blanket.
What's her name, Cinnamon?
Abby. I was reading the comment. I didn't say the other name because I didn't know it. I know it's Tyson and Abby. If you don't watch our lives, Derek likes to quiz me every live. He's like, what's the Crafty Trucker's dogs? Go.
Go!
And then which one is which?
Yeah, we're starting to get dark
I
in
know,
there.
it's starting to get dark in here. We'll probably start wrapping this up because we don't want to keep you guys too long either because I know y'all are at home and probably have stuff to do.
I can go ahead and read a couple of comments real quick and then...
Okay.
we can get
Cinnamon's a
through these
good
real quick.
comment
She's
reader.
fast reader.
Just to give your voice a little break. Bubba said, good evening, all. Scott said YouTube should be fun. Yes. Myron said, hello. Truck and Travel are great people. Well, thank you,
They
Myron.
are
And hello.
awesome people.
Bubba said, and for some reason, Heather always cuts out the parts where Jason is always fueling.
Yeah.
No, I can't cut out what footage I don't have, Bubba.
That's funny. Everything Apex said, what it do?
What a
Hey!
The Real Jeff said, the Crafties are my weekly adventure sitcom.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, they're very entertaining.
Well, add Truck and Travel to your adventure
That's
sitcom,
right.
too. Go
That's
subscribe
right.
to these guys
Absolutely.
over here.
Thank you. Hi, Dixie May. He says, echo.
What's up, Dixie May?
Trucker Wife Life said you guys have good taste in music.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you do. You guys do pair it very perfectly with your videos.
See, I picked the
Jason
music.
picks a lot of the music.
I
Yeah,
picked the music.
Because I'll pick stuff and he's like, "Why'd you pick that?" So I just okay, you pick what you want and I'll use it.
What site did you guys use for your music?
There's a bunch of different ones that we use.
Epidemic Sound, SoundCloud.
No copyright music.
Yeah.
I can't remember where I used it from, but it was a YouTube channel that claimed it was copyright free. And we did it like a couple of months ago, and I finally got like a copyright, the blue copyright thing, so they picked it and come now.
So it was a song that actually was copyrighted, but it was on a non-copyright.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
You definitely gotta be careful.
Do.
I mean, we've had where maybe it isn't or it's not copyrighted. If you don't copy and have links for it and do all of that in the description, you can get a copyright strike too.
Yeah.
Just by not putting the links for the songs and stuff.
Have you had any problems with Epic at all?
No.
No.
Okay,
not
do you
one.
have to put like their song in the link or anything like that in the
Not
description?
with them, you don't.
Nope.
I always do just because if people ask what was that song, I can reference back and say what it is.
Okay. We just started using them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glenn Phillips said, Heather, that's Big Rig Travels. He has Facebook and he owns website. I think that's the one that has the 10 to 12 hour streams.
He has a very cool website to where I think it shows where he's been in the past for the year or whatever.
Oh, that's
in the United
cool.
States,
That's a lot of work
awesome.
too.
Yeah.
Dixie May said, Custom Critical, that's the pharmaceutics.
Yeah.
Mike and Amy said over 12,000 trucks in the fleet. Man. Happy Pappy said, now Derek, be honest. Years ago, you weren't watching politics. You were chasing girls. Now Cinnamon has a leash on you. You watch politics. No, we're both the same on politics and importance and stuff. So.
Well, you're saying since I'm not chasing girls, that's what I'm doing.
Chasing girls. See, you only had to chase one. The Great Simulator said, hey everyone, just wanted to say I'll be joining y'all out on the road on the 4th. Yay!
Yeah! Awesome!
Mega is from Scotland.
Ooh, Scotland.
Tell us what time it is in Scotland. Mike and Amy said, no, Happy Pappy. I'm not sure what that was for. Theodore said, you seem to spend a lot of time in California. Isn't there better money in the Northeast? It's a good question.
Not necessarily.
No, there's ruder people up in the Northeast that I don't like to deal with.
It depends on the type of freight you're hauling and what you're driving.
Yeah, we like to travel out west where it's open country and not a lot of cities and traffic, and so that's why we like taking a lot of loads out there.
Yeah, and I know for us as hotshotters, there isn't good loads out there and stuff, but for expediters, and plus they have their hazmat, there's different types of loads.
Yeah,
so they do have like a plethora.
I really love your videos when you guys go out west.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it out there.
Go out west.
I love it out there.
Mika said it's -9 here in Scotland with like flexing arms. My goodness.
You can keep that cold weather.
Do you wear a kilt? I need to know this.
And do you wear it when it's -9 degrees out?
A winter kilt.
Midnight Boom said, hi, Crafty.
Hey, Midnight Boom, how are you? He's up in New York.
Oh, cool. Liam said, is that Celsius? I think for the -9 in Scotland. I think it might be. Scott Real said it's nice in Waco. And Mike and Amy said, didn't feel right posting my link. That's like beginners for viewers.
Begging
for viewers.
Begging for viewers. Oh, yeah.
Post your link.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't mind. Beggar.
I'm
just kidding.
These folks are beggars right here. Mike and Amy are calling them out. You guys go subscribe to their channel. Is Mike and Amy, is that your channel, or do you have a different name for the channel that y'all use?
Mega said, sorry, go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
Mega said it's in Celsius, and Happy Pappy said Mike and Amy know to what, yes. Jeff said, hi from Bogota, Colombia.
Ooh,
we're just getting all over. That's awesome.
Wow.
Scott said, Jason, I'm growing my beard out.
Oh, well, we'll have to see that, and then we're going to see how much it's grown out next time we come home.
Join the club.
Brian O'Brien said, just got alert, ho-hum YouTube. Aww.
I know.
Yeah, they don't. The alerts don't work that well.
We were the trucking couple, they came across this thing where you can put your phone number in to a subscription, and whenever we're going to go live, we can send out a text message for people to go to if anybody would be interested in that. It's going to cost us like $50 a month, I think, but yeah.
There's one that I'm going to look up and I can send to you guys because it was $30 a month, and we actually used it for when I had my direct sales.
Yeah.
Like when I was selling clothes, because I sent out a text to everyone right before my lives who signed up for it. So I'll send you guys the information for that.
That would be awesome.
Right.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
I think sometimes not everybody got a text, though. I don't know if it's just
their phone or if it was, but for the majority they did.
Did they?
Yeah. Liam said it's 1 degree Fahrenheit in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Mike and Amy said, no to my link. It is your link. They asked if you had a channel, so I posted your link. Sorry if it offended you. I can remove it if you wish. Oh, I think they just didn't know what you meant.
Oh, that was that Happy Pappy.
Yeah.
that was nice, Mike and Amy, to put it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Adam said, hi, all watching from Boston, and go Tom Brady and New England Patriots.
Boston.
Wicked awesome.
Park the car in the harbor yard and we'll see you there.
I wish I had a Boston accent. That'd be so much fun. Or any kind of accent, even though some people say, Ohioans do have an accent. I mean, it is different than, like, Texas accent or something like that. So, yeah, I actually had one of my really good friends from Texas came up for our wedding. And I wish I would have videotaped it because she was, I had all of my bridesmaids get their hair done. And she was sitting in a chair, and 2 girls were working on her hair, and her look was like this. Both of them, and then I'm like, Laurel, what's wrong? And she goes, oh my gosh, I'm listening to y'all's accent. And all of us started laughing because we're like, because she was from Tyler, Texas.
Hey, you do a pretty good Southern accent there, Cinnamon.
I did have an accent when I was, in the Texas area. Happy Pappy said, not a problem, just didn't know what I did. Theodore said, did you give anything to your agents for Christmas? Can it help get better trips?
We didn't.
No, we didn't.
No, we just provide a good service.
Yeah.
I'm not, if I have to start buying.
We're not bribing people
right.
for loads.
I make them money too. Every time I do a load, I'm making them money too. Most of them just want you to, get stuff done. Now, if you want to become friends with agents, that's, your call. Could it help? Possibly, but I don't know. I mean, we don't do that.
You probably get a gift that they specifically wanted,
right.
too, so.
Like tickets to the Super Bowl or something.
Yeah.
Mark said later this week they're saying negative 33 degrees Fahrenheit actual temperatures. Back in 83, wind chill was 100 below.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
That is. Mike and Amy said, Happy Pappy, you did nothing, laugh out loud. Okay, so we're all good. Ryan O'Brien said, y'all hear anything about border-to-border logistics?
Nope.
No, yeah, I don't know.
No.
My question was probably to you guys, though. So, Midnight said hi to Truck and Travel. Hello. Happy Pappy said, darn, I'm usually in trouble for something.
Troublemaker.
Dixie May wanted to know where in Indiana. He's at an Indy pilot right now.
We're South Indy, yeah. We're south of Indy.
Yeah, out closer to, gosh, where are we? I forgot what interstate we're off of. Like 69-ish?
Yeah, 69.
I think it's 69. Yeah.
Everything APAC said, I can't see the crackback curtain, Truck and Travel.
Yeah, what was that curtain for?
Okay, so can I move the camera to show?
Oh, you're talking about that? Us? Oh.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
No, they can't. Here.
Yeah, we've seen it. We've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so when Derek is at the computer editing stuff, he puts this towel over our door, to cover like the window part over there because we don't have like a little curtain. And last night on our live, on Friday,
right
that is not a curtain. It is a stained towel that looks ghetto.
It's a man curtain.
Yeah, it's still there. We need to get a curtain. It's on our list of things that we need to get. I can't hear.
How's that?
Are you guys still there?
Hello?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I accidentally hit something. Yeah, Alan, that's our curtain for now. Theodore said, how often do you get calls from your company when you are on a trip? Do they check up on you? That's a good question.
We don't get calls. I mean, yeah.
No.
Yeah. They don't check up on us. I mean, we communicate.
Well, there's like 2 agents we've dealt with that they want updates every day.
Yeah, but they're not calling us all the time, like
no,
checking
just
up on
once a
us.
day.
And no.
But that's like 2 agents that we work with maybe 10 times a year.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
yeah. Do you guys ever have customers calling and like, where's our freight? What time are you going to be here?
Not customers, but mostly brokers. There's certain brokers we work with that literally will get to a place about ready to call them and they're like, are you there? We're like, yeah. And then they call before we leave. They call on the way. There's some that call.
Yeah, it sounds like
a lot.
Yeah, we've
And we're
heard
just,
people say that. Yeah.
So I guess it just depends. Everything APAC said, OH.
Ohio.
He lives in Ohio too.
Yeah, he's in Ohio.
Hello.
Yeah.
And so does Ronette, and Dakota said hi. The Great Simulator said OHIO. Awesome. Jordan said, have a good night, everyone. Catch you on the next one.
Thanks
Jordan.
for coming, Jordan. They're freezing up. I think we're freezing up on them. Or they're freezing up. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Jonathan was asking, why is there no film of Jason driving?
I've filmed him a couple times.
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
Michael said, what are all the upgrades have you done to the truck besides the floor and liftgate, Jason?
Oh, gosh. CB, Wi-Fi antenna, the tile backsplash here.
Oh, I love that.
We're wanting to put air ride on the front. That's one of the upgrades
I want to do air ride
We
on
just
the
haven't done that
front.
yet.
Gosh, not a lot. I just want it to make us money. I don't want to put too much money into it, That's why I haven't got air ride yet. I'm like, air ride ain't going to help me make any more money.
Just makes it a nicer ride.
Just make my butt not hurt so much.
Dakota said we have bad weather coming through with snow. Yeah, we got some snow last night. All of a sudden, Derek looked out the window and he goes, there's a lot of snow. I'm like,
it snowed here too last night. Yeah. It got a nice, a couple inches.
We were outside with a campfire too, and it melted all the snow around the campfire.
That's awesome.
It's warm though.
Campfires during the winter are awesome.
I haven't had one in a long time.
Yeah.
I really wanted one this past summer, and we never did it.
Everything Apex said, amen to the open country. Yep. Mike and Amy said, Mike and Amy is our channel, but that was Happy Pappy's link.
Gotcha. Okay.
Scott said, Jason, I'll call you.
Not now, while we're doing live.
Yeah, don't do it. Wayne said, bye folks, need to make supper and take meds. Be good and safe. Thanks, Wayne.
Bye, Wayne. Thank you for coming by.
Mike and Amy said, you called me out for begging and I didn't beg. Like with that face.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
No, we were just joking.
Yeah.
Please don't take it serious.
No.
Dakota said, be careful, there's bad weather coming towards us. Yep. Dixie May said, why not just use the group text function on the phone, add and delete on the fly?
You can't always use your personal phone number for everybody. And plus, if everybody knows your personal phone number, you might get a lot more traffic on your phone. It'll be a lot harder.
Random calls and people who don't know boundaries and
Yeah.
Chet said, just love you guys. Be safe out there. SLC 40 degrees and sunny.
Wow. Salt Lake City?
Oh, okay. I'm just like, okay. It's funny because like certain terms and stuff you'll know because, you know, the area that you're in, and we're never around Salt Lake.
Yeah. Right.
Someone said SF, and that's San Francisco, but I was thinking it was Santa Fe. Or maybe not.
Santa Fe.
I bet it was
Fe, New Mexico?
San Francisco, right? I'm just like, I'm from Ohio, I don't know. Matt Rucker said, I missed you. What'd y'all say about numbers? Or I missed what y'all said about numbers.
Numbers.
I'm not
I don't
sure.
remember, but you might have to watch on the replay.
I think you might be talking about their mass message thing for like when they're going to do
the
a video.
phone numbers.
Probably.
Oh,
okay.
the text thing,
Yeah.
Paul, there's a thing out there where if you they'll give you a link, and if you click on it and say that you
enter your
phone number saying that you would like to have a text whenever they're going to go live,
or have a
then
video
before they go live, they send out, you know, through the computer, they'll set it up, and you can even set it up like to go out at this time. But I find that when I do that, a couple of times it didn't go out. But if I clicked the message and said send now, then it did.
Yeah,
it always went out then.
Okay.
It's a lot easier than using your phone to do a mass text because you can do like thousands of numbers at the same time.
Yeah,
Right,
and it goes to
right.
people who directly do want to, you know.
Yeah,
get it.
not just to anybody. Yeah, that's, yeah.
Where are we at? Dixie May said, don't mix friends and business. Yes, very true. Matt Barker said, got to run, heading to church. Have fun.
Bye, Mark. Mark. Thanks for coming by. Sorry.
Everything Apex said, where do you usually travel through Trek and Travel?
Oh man, it seems like we go out to Pennsylvania a lot anymore.
Yeah.
West Virginia, Virginia.
Sometimes Michigan.
Indiana.
Or Michigan.
Seems like that's the most of the areas.
Dakota said, we're supposed to get 40 to 60 inches of snow.
What?
No.
That's just how I feel about that. Everything Apex said, how's the camping been?
Oh, it's good. It's good, Alan. Yeah, we've been enjoying it. Getting stuff done and relaxing, and it's been nice.
Doing live videos. And we had some friends come out and meet us last night.
Yeah, we did.
Went and had dinner with them.
Yeah, that was
hung
nice.
out at the campfire and all that good stuff. It was fun.
Aww, that sounds like so much fun. Mark said, both be safe out there. Looking forward to more videos. Love the live streaming. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Ryan O'Brien said to Crafty, what are some good questions to ask a fleet owner besides the norm?
Oh, that's a good, yeah.
What's your favorite color? How did you find your spouse?
Do you kiss on the first date?
Deodorant or no deodorant?
I mean,
Always
you say besides the norm. I mean, what's the norm to you? I don't, you know. My biggest thing is you should talk to their drivers. Ask if you can talk to people who are already driving for that fleet owner.
Absolutely. Ask to talk to some of their other drivers and do a Google search about them too, because you can, even talking with their other drivers, they're just going to give you the phone numbers for the drivers that are going to say good things about them. So, you know, I always do a Google search of their company name and see what I find out on the internet. Now, don't always believe the bad stuff you read about it, but take that into consideration.
Yeah.
It's kind of that way with a lot of things too. When we were staying at hotels, we'd have to read all their reviews, and you'd have one person on there that's like, "This is the worst hotel ever, blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
And then there'd be all these other reviews who were like, you know, "This is the best hotel ever."
Yeah.
So if we heard nothing about bed bugs, we would go and we're like,
right.
you know, these reviews weren't good, but these were right, you know. So, but anyways, but everything you want to take a couple different sources for sure. Wait, where were we at? Sorry.
It's okay. Here, I'll read some, Cinnamon. You've been reading them for so long.
Heather's turn! Heather's turn!
We're probably getting down to the end. Yeah. Let's see. Happy Pappy says, that is usually how you tell where the drug house is. They cover the windows with sheets and blankets instead of curtains. Oh.
Hey, how do you guys think we're surviving right now, okay?
Dakota says, be careful. We're supposed to get a bad storm warning, a bad storm coming our way. Yeah, be careful out there. If you don't have to go out in it, don't go out for sure. Everything Apex. That curtain is how we get down in Ohio. I hang mine with pride. Only Alan would say that.
Only Alan.
Dixie May, it looks nothing like some for sure. Looks like a house more. Dakota, my dad drives his own truck, sees owner and operator for his own truck, and we own our own business. That's awesome. Tim Martin says, what's up? What's up, Tim?
What up, Tim?
What up, Tim? Timmy.
Mike and Amy, I'm good. Takes more than that to make me cry. Everything Apex. Crafty, you changed the Max Air fan. We changed the Max Air fan in this when we got it to the better one that has the cover already on it that goes up and down.
Yeah.
Yep. Brian O'Brien, to Crafty, can you expect detention, layover, or breakdown pay and expediting? Also better to 1099 or W-2, thanks. All the carriers are different. They pay different. Some pay detention or layover. Every expedite carrier usually pays differently. We're actually going to be doing a video about that really soon, and we actually just filmed a video talking about 1099 that'll probably be coming out this week.
Yeah.
There are no W-2 drivers in expediting. There's no company drivers. You're all a 1099 independent contractor, which... yeah, there's no company driver, so you're not W-2.
Yeah. Dixie May said burner phone for the text messaging alerts, I guess. Hey, you can do that. Yeah, change your phone number all the time.
And he also said there's apps, though, to mask your number. Matt Barker says, gotcha. Talk to you later. Bye, Matt. Thanks again for coming by.
Mm-hmm. Bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
Dakota, what brand of truck do you drive? We have a Freightliner M2112.
And a Ford, and Truck and Travel drives a Ford, too.
Ford! Woo-woo!
Super duty!
Super duty!
We got super duties! Yeah!
Michael has a bunch of eyeballs and says cinnamon with 2 cry faces. I don't know what that's about.
What? What? Michael, what was that? Usually I'm good about discerning his emojis and stuff.
Dakota, I went through YouTube and I found your videos and your word video on about your truck. I don't know if that's for y'all.
I don't know.
Or us. Sorry, Dakota, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Dixie May, I don't know, just $50 a month seems outrageous considering the technology we have today out at our fingertips. Heck, I don't see why you couldn't write your own app, LOL. A lot of people write their own apps these days.
I know nothing about
nothing.
I'm a YouTuber. I'm not an app writer.
Yeah.
That would be cool to learn how to write apps.
Yeah, it would be. Midnight Boom says, bye, Crafty and Truck and Travel. Bye. Thank you for stopping by.
See ya.
James, Rocket, Jason, Heather, do you come to Seattle, Washington? We get through there every now and then. We don't go there often.
Yeah.
But we have been there. When's the last time? Was it last week? The closest we've been recently is to Portland.
Portland, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't go up there much, so.
Mm-hmm. Dixie May says, inside y'all's sleeper. Midnight Boom, Chevy in the house. He's got a Chevy man.
Oh, shoot.
Michael Ishigan.
Oh, that's what those were. He was saying, I see you, Cinnamon, and it makes me sad because Michael is a Michigan State fan, and I'm a Buckeye. I'm okay with Michigan State.
It's alright, Michael, I love you.
That's funny.
He's saying I heard you. Because I kind of slipped it in there a little bit.
Dixie May says Fords and then like 4, I don't know if those are like eye rolling emojis.
We have a Dodge.
She's the one
Dodge. He's a Dodge
one.
Yeah, that was Dixie Mays.
All right, guys, we're 2 more comments and then we'll probably wrap this up because we don't want to keep you guys too much longer because we appreciate y'all being here.
I got steaks ready to cook.
Oh yeah, we got filet mignons to cook
Filet
too.
mignons on the fire tonight.
That's a good night.
Let's see. Ronald Glover. One is found on road dead and the other is fix or repair daily. There's so many Ford acronyms out there. Gosh. Let's see. What have we got? Brian O'Brien. I appreciate both y'all's efforts to provide help and advice to newbies as myself. Be looking to get out there 1st of March. By the way, Bolt has an ad that says W-2, but when I called, they said it was contract.
Yeah. It's all contract.
Yeah.
Be wary if you read W-2.
Yeah. Toe Piglet, Cummins for life. Michael, that's an awesome truck. Dixie May, Happy Pappy, Ford is the #1 selling truck in the Southeast. And Dixie May steak. I hate y'all. I had Indian food.
Hey, yeah, I like Indian food too.
All right, you guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Cinnamon Derek, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having us.
We had so much fun talking with you guys.
Yeah, and
you gotta meet up.
And I know all of our viewers enjoyed probably having, you guys on here and giving some of your insight on hotshotting and what you all do and sharing your lives with us. And you guys, if you have not done it already, go subscribe to Truck and Travel.
Oh, yeah. Come on by.
And become a road warrior today. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody who joined us and commented and gave us thumbs up on the video. We appreciate you guys.
Derek,
what do we say?
Weird
Oh gosh, we got the zoom in. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Peace, love, and expediting.